Hello, and welcome to 5 Minutes with Nate. This month's topic, data. Now I want to talk about how do you collect IEP data? Really, honestly, there's no one answer. Each teacher, each student, each IEP needs kind of their own system. So I'll give you some, things that I've seen that worked, and each is very different from the other. So kind of test it out, try it out, and find which one works for you. So first, I've seen a simple folder system where they write on the folder the goal for the student. And then you kind of make a simple chart to mark it off, put the dates, put the scores, whatever. And what goes in the folder, the student does a test or a writing sample or whatever the goal says, just put it in the folder. So all of your results, all of your data, just right there in one clean place. And you just write on the front so it's easy to find for the progress report. I've also seen teachers use a 3-ring binder, and each section in that 3-ring binder is for a student, and you just print the blank progress report. So after the IP, you go ahead, print the progress report blank, and then just write on it. And then you'll be ready for the real progress report. And all of the tests, quizzes, data, whatever, you file behind that progress report paper. I've seen where teachers make a spreadsheet on the internet, maybe use Google Sheets. That's pretty nice. And just kind of put all the student names, the goals, and just put it in there. Maybe there's a tab for each student. Maybe there's one spreadsheet for each student. It really doesn't matter. Your preference. You can make it as fancy with colors, with formulas, with all kinds of fanciness, or you can make it simple. And everything in that online system, one simple place. I've seen where teachers use Google Forms plus QR codes, so they're able to take a picture of the QR code and then fill everything out to send to that Google form, all the data in one beautiful place. Nice thing is Google Forms makes beautiful pie charts, bar charts, spreadsheets for you. So those are kind of 4 samples from simple, handwritten, all the way up to technologically complex. And really, it doesn't matter. You need to figure out for yourself what feels right and what are you going to actually follow through with? What are you going to use often? If it's complicated and you can't do it, then don't use it. If it's worth the time to you to set it up and then after that it feels easy to you, go ahead and do it. Simple or complicated doesn't matter. What's important is using it. So what kind of data should you collect? We talked before about formal testing, informal testing, teacher observation. All of those are good. I've seen teachers where the IEP is done and they go ahead and just print copies of everything they need to put in the binder or the folder ready for the year. That way they know everything is consistent and the same. And then you can just pass it off to next year's teacher and everything's ready for them. I've seen where teachers make a test for each student, all of the IEP goals on that test. For example, a math test. Have 2 or 3 goals means you have the questions that align with those IEP goals. And then you print the same test every month. Now maybe you're like, wait, every month the same test? Well, yeah, students aren't going to memorize that one test. Also, students may go, well, why am I having this test again and again? Oh, they can start to see their own progress for their own IEP. I've seen teachers use online systems, such as IXL or Reading A to Z. Those kinds of different things, places where students feed in the information, and then it provides an easy score right there as soon as you open the program. Again, exactly what you do really doesn't matter. What's important is using it and maintaining that consistency, frequency of use, so you can collect the IEP data that the goal requires. That's 5 Minutes with Nate. Have a great day.